Hello everyone, and welcome back to some Fire Emblem 6 Ranked. I am Mecha, and I am lucky to have the luxury of laughing and lollygagging along with, but also learning from her laser-sharp ideas, Altissimo. How's it going?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm ready for best chapter in the game, Chapter 11, Echidna Chapter.
I agree.
Let's go.
One of my favorites.
And
We have brought all of the Hanses.
all the Hanses, except Marcus and Zealot and Shanna, if you want to call it a horse. And no Rutger.
Screw pre-promotes.
Yeah.
As it has been. And Shauna's just not necessary right now.
That's fair.
I think she would be because this is a chapter that has lots of walls and stuff that, well, I forget, can the Pegasus? Yeah, they can go over the walls.
Yeah. I love to drop Rutger over one of these walls, and he can't counter the archers, but he can start clearing out bandits early. And like I know at this point we've watched like 1.5 playthrough at this point, or like 1.25, and I know that like even with bad combat units you can combine 4 kills on enemies. It just takes a little longer, but that's okay with the tactic strength. But there's like a lot of things happening at once, and you are at serious risk of losing access to several side objectives if you don't like hurry the hell up. So I am curious to see how you're going to compensate, because I don't think you have any units that are even close to one-rounding like a bandit with like 40 HP or something like that, whatever they have.
Yeah, no, not really. For one thing, of course, you know this is RNG manipulated, so I'm not actually in danger of losing anything. In a real run, you're probably right that it would make a lot more sense to bring units like Shauna and Rucker who can do more work on this map in particular. But for me, it's just a training opportunity.
Oh, I guess I lied. Gonzalez can one-round things apparently. Not with a crit. Like he didn't need that crit. He just needed to hit, which I guess it's like the same odds for him, you know. But
yeah,
he's pretty good. It's like 60-ish hit rate, I think is what I saw. I guess you have to get all the side objectives. Like for most people, this is like, okay, if I lose like one village, I lose like the hero crest you would maybe get at the end, and then whatever that village has. But no, you have to get them all. It's part of your masochism program.
Yeah. Even if I didn't have those self-imposed requirements, I just want to because I think it's a good flex in this map. It's just fun to try to do. Like,
yeah,
that's all there is to it.
Yeah, if you don't pay attention to side objectives, then it's a pretty boring map. I guess the one unit you have that does make stuff go a lot faster is Larum. Like getting everyone like one turn further ahead every time, and having all the horses to rescue drop around is going to greatly speed it up.
Yeah, that was part of the logic behind doing that. Just lots of rescue dropping opportunities, especially for Lauren and Roy.
Yes, and as is tradition, the party is split in two. One half of them is in charge of breaking down that wall in the upper part. Something that you could bring like Marcus for with the Silverlance, or Geese with the Brave Axe is something I frequently use to just chip like half of it off in one go. But
honestly, I've never actually really considered that.
I guess you could do
the Brave Axe play.
You could do Longbow Shin if you wanted to, and you did bring him, but he's like fighting this archer. Wait, was he meant to like equip that last turn, like on enemy phase? Because he did fight that guy.
I think another unit would have been in range.
Oh, okay.
So it wouldn't have made any difference.
Silly of me to assume you would make a mistake. Okay, there you go. All right, got a dance in, get the kill on him. That's nice.
Not, there was probably like some bad like Shin gets one round, like Shin gets, I don't know. Like in a bad situation as a result or something like that.
Yeah, no arrow burning. And hey, more healing opportunity, I guess. And you still had like 4 different units attack the wall, so not bad. And then Wendy is here once again practicing the basics. And let's see how practiced she gets from this one. Oh,
no, not very.
Okay, OJ's like, yeah, I don't want anything to do with this. I'm gonna move out of support range for this one. And goodbye. And Lena suspiciously staying close to Gonzalez.
Yep.
Interesting. Again, kind of expected her to go north with Roy, but clearly you don't need that time to build A support.
No, we'll have other opportunities.
That's fair.
And I needed the extra firepower among this group in the south because this group isn't... You know, OJ's gotten to be pretty good, but he has no 2 range, so it's not the greatest group.
Yeah, neither group is like particularly great against like an enemy phase is not great for fighting hand axes no matter what you do, I think, with these groups, because like you don't want to counter them with a javelin, generally speaking, and you can't counter them with a sword, so what's left is like Gonzalez with a hand axe.
Lilina, who will probably die.
True, true. She does that. She is at risk of getting one shot, and you're not like using angelic robes. So, Bruno's Gonzalez, please. I like how he brought the devil axe. I'm super hyped to see if that's like.
Don't know why. I think
he joins with it, so he might just add it again. I don't need to take it out.
Yeah, that might have been it. Or maybe I was considering using it for like one of the walls in the south or something at some point.
That could work. Something else I noticed is something else I noticed is that when Klein like enters the field, both of your recruiters for him are in the north, Clarine and Roy. Normally I have Clarine go south and Roy go north. And then
which makes sense.
Yeah. So you didn't do it, yeah. So that means Klein is going to be an enemy for at least a little longer than he usually is, and that is very interesting and very scary as well. Not that I like expect Klein to kill anything, but it's usually nice to recruit him and then have him help you do stuff right away, like killing bandits that are really close to getting a village when he arrives. Like there's like a village in the bottom right that is super tricky to get if you don't move fast, especially if you don't have Lauren in that group either. Like, and no horses? Like, is it just gonna be when he walks to the village and hope she practiced enough to be in time? Like, what the heck?
Not quite. Nice level up.
Uh-huh.
I've got some ideas here.
Uh-huh. That's true. By the way, Lauren, does she have to get to 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's not really difficult because you're going to use your dancer so much that they'll probably just get there on their own.
Yeah, I was thinking...
It's not like I'm strapped for deployment slots in this game like I was in FE7.
Okay, that's fair. And she is really helpful for feeding units that are not good at combat, because now they can take 2 shots instead of 1 to kill a weak enemy, or, you know, feed 2 enemies to them on player phase or something, just like Ninian was. But for me, the big difference between Lorem and Ninian for me is that I think you had to grind Niels to 7 in FE7 in Lin mode. So basically, his base level, or her base level in Hector Hard mode was 7, whereas Lorem, I think, just joins at level 1 at relatively the same time. And I mean, I'm guessing she's just gonna come a lot more. There were a lot of chapters where he just didn't field Ninian last time, but it sounds like Lorem is just coming a lot of chapters then. But it makes sense. Yeah, she's good.
And the reason for not fielding Ninian, in part because of the weirdness with Nils and Ninian sometimes just not being available at random times.
Yeah.
But there was also just deployment slot issues. Like for instance, you can't bring Nils or Ninian to the Hector chapter after he promotes.
Yeah.
I didn't see much of a point bringing them to the. I'm losing misremembering all my chapter names. I think it was Value of Life, where you get like 5 deployment slots.
Oh yeah.
So stuff like that. It's just like there's no real use for Ninian and Nils in these maps.
That's true. If you have very few deployment slots,
actually, in that one you don't even have access. But
yeah,
if I did.
Yeah, if you have very few deployment slots, then dancers get comparatively worse, because instead of your like 10th best combat unit, they replace like your 4th or your 5th best combat unit, which is a lot bigger of a cost. And it's also harder for a smaller group of units to protect your dancer from bad things happening.
Yeah, and like in cases where there were some chapters where I couldn't bring a healer, then it would be like, well, I can't heal my dancer if anything happens.
Yeah.
And people are going to target them because they're a dancer.
Yes. And in a way, the dancer helps you to concentrate your XP in few units at a time, so that they can maybe max out their level earlier, and that way they can just hit the bench earlier, and then they free up the deployment slot for the dancer later on anyway. Theoretically. Oh, Klein? Convo?
Yeah.
I think he spawned, but I don't think the screen wasn't scrolled to him when he spawned, but there he comes.
He did move.
Fortunately.
That's annoying that he has a chance not to.
Yeah, and then his archers can move. Like I think the archers move all the time, and he has this chance not to, I believe, like a 10% chance.
It's like 20% or something like that.
Oh, 20, yeah. I think I always mix up those percentages, but yeah, Roy, careful there, boy.
He's fine.
He is fine. No thanks to, well, whatever. Anyway, if Klein doesn't move, then he's like hidden behind archers that you don't want to kill, because if you kill them, then you lose access to an Orion's Bolt potentially at the end of the chapter if they all survive and run away.
But then you have to get Roy or Clarine past.
Yeah, they don't have the pass skill, turns out. So that's like damned if you do, damned if you don't. And the other reason why I find it so fascinating that Klein isn't being like almost instantly recruited is that he often has to go for Thea, who spawns in the northwest. And the earlier you get access to Klein, the earlier you can work towards that. But since both Roy and Clarine are in the north already, I have a sneaking suspicion of how this is going to play out, but I'm really hoping for your sake that Klein keeps moving and doesn't move like all the way left, because that would be really horrendous.
Yeah, I don't think they're in aggro range, the guys on the left side for him. And besides, I've got some units making their way south here, so...
Yeah, I don't remember the exact calculations the AI does if they're trying to figure out where to move. Usually they go for like the count the amount of turns it takes them to reach the closest enemy/player unit, and they will move towards that, closest in terms of like how many turns it takes. And if they're... I think they will take into account like this is better target than that, so I'll go like if it was like between Lauren and Gonzalez, like Gonzalez in this part and Lauren in the north, he'll go for not now because Gonzalez is 7 HP, but you know what I mean, right? Like he'll go for a more fragile unit if the turn count is equal, I think.
Yeah, and I think he's gonna be able to get the guys in the north before these guys, so I think he'll move north.
I would hope
well, I mean,
so.
I know he does, but I'm saying that like given what you just said in this situation, I would expect him to go north.
Yeah, you're saying there is no tie. Okay. I
don't think so, because I think it takes like 3 turns to get to Gonzalez here, and maybe 2 turns to get to Larm.
Yeah, I mean, I think you have a better grip of the amount of tiles in each section than I do right now, because it's been a little bit, but you're probably correct. And I mean, with Roy and Clarine in the north, that kind of tells the story. Oh, that's a slightly better level up. Slightly. It's speed. We'll call it that. Yeah, some.
But
bandits.
yeah, now I have to somehow trigger that bandit before it gets the village, so I'm in a bit of a pickle here.
That is I've had the exact problem so many times, especially with Klein in the way of getting there. Like I've had a whole like mini pitfalls about like what set of moves could get me to save that village and recruit Klein and not kill an archer. That was like such a hassle. I didn't end up getting. I missed the village. That was my Iron Man. I just missed the village. Yeah. It's so hard.
And you like went back through it and realized that like nothing you could have done on that turn would have saved it.
Yeah.
And you would have had to like play differently from a few turns back.
Yeah, that's when I had Lauren in the south and like Clarine, and now I don't. So I guess some help is gonna have to come from the north. I didn't count the tiles, but I in this situation I would just count the tiles between my dancer, my multi-unit, and that brigand's like outer range and hope it's enough. Roy. Okay. Roy's our boy. He make it? He gets Klein. Yes. Okay, maybe that is a better approach than what I usually do. Okay, yeah.
Bandit.
That's not bad. Yeah, that's an extension of his range. He moved the other direction. That's really nice. Nice one round of the archer. Thanks for not missing. Stupid killable archer. That makes a lot of sense. It is like it's always a little sad to have to bait the bandit with Klein because then he doesn't get countered. So then someone else has to clean up, or he has to clean it up himself a turn after. He can't move north toward Thea, but hey, if it's between that and losing the village, I'll take that. I'll take that any day.
Right. Yeah, it's not ideal, but it's like, given my weird setup, that was the best I could have done on this turn. And yes, I could have set things up so that it wasn't such a weird setup in the first place, which would have been better. But I kind of like the simplicity of this one. You send Roy, Clarine, and Larm north, and then if like Klein moves, then you've actually got like a lot of options to go get him quickly.
Did you like go back and forth during planning of this, or just like how it shook out the first time you tried it, turn by turn?
I think I had to try this chapter a couple times.
That makes sense.
But I think going north with Roy and Clarine and Lauren was part of what Melf did in the Something Awful playthrough. Like, and he made a pretty convincing argument for why it's better.
Look at that.
Yeah.
No. Makes sense. Klein is pretty safe here. And there's Thea, and she moved too. Oh, very nice of her.
Yes, which is good, because that's another annoying part about this already annoying chapter. I mean, it's a great chapter, but don't get me wrong, but it is annoying to figure out.
Yes. I am once again asking people to stop trying to use Shanna to recruit Thea. It does not help you. It makes the chapter harder. The enemies just turn suicidal. Don't do it. Just
okay. I'm gonna interject here and say that it is possible. Actually, it's just a bad idea.
It's possible, but why would you make it harder for yourself? Just use
because
Klein.
It also requires you to talk to Thea with Shanna before recruiting Klein, and then again after, which means you have to leave Klein unrecruited until Thea shows up. Talk to her, then recruit. Like, it's just much worse.
Yeah, and if you just talk to Thea with Klein, like, the problem is just over. Like, the Pegasi will run away, and you have Thea. She's blue. She can't fuck it up anymore. It's hard, but it's possible.
Alright, so the fighters that are gonna kill Echidna are about to show up, and
Oh,
they're
right.
also gonna kill the archers.
Yeah, had that problem
That's another
before.
problem with the setup, is you have to, another reason for all the horses, you have to be able to, make sure that they don't all suicide.
So that's why they're all here. That makes sense. Not a run goes by that they don't accidentally put like Larm in range of at least one of the fighters. You almost have to because, I mean, she has to be within 5 tiles of Echidna next turn, and
Right.
this fighters spawn all around her. So
Yeah, the calves are fortunately like walling off Lauren from being an attack target, but it can, like, if you don't have an action economy to be able to do this, then it can be difficult to figure out how to get it set up.
I think in my timed Iron Man of this, Echidna ended up in healing AI just running to the cave to try and get healed. That was the dumbest shit. Okay, all right. Let's see if we can direct them away. Echidna's not their prime target. Sometimes they will go for other units if they see that they are like lower HP than Echidna. I've had that happen a couple times. And not just Larm, like they're actual good targets that you want them to attack. Like, there you go.
And yep, here they're going for the calves because the calves are rescuing, so they can double.
Uh-huh. I like it.
They've got supports, at least, and, you know, weird good stats.
Yeah, you have to get hit, like, 3 times out of however many attempts they get at them. In this case, Alan got attacked like all 6 times, but...
And all of them missed.
Better odds than hitting Lauren, that's for sure. And the Echidna gets one of them. Well, you know. Gets. Okay. And I see Lauren and Klein in an interesting position. I'm not sure if they're in range of Thea, though. I get that archer back. That makes me think you're not going to recruit this turn.
Worrying about the pegs. Top left.
Yeah, no, they are total enemies. And they also suicide on Klein, which will get rid of your Elysian Whip bonus potential.
Yes.
That's like, that's the
I've
worst.
had that happen
Yeah,
multiple times. Like, can you not, like, you can attack from one range, but they sometimes just don't seem to want to. And it's like, come on, you can. You can surround Klein.
I've never seen that, but I have seen it where like Klein is already surrounded, so they have no choice but to use a javelin.
That I've also seen. It's going either way.
It's tempting, right? Okay, there we go. We got a kid now. Very cool. It's tempting, right? Because Klein is one of those units that can safely bait enemies without killing them. Like, Thea will not kill herself on him. I think they don't even have a battle combo when they fight. I'm not even sure about that. Okay, so Klein is just staying here this turn, but, I mean, Larm is right there, so there's many options next turn for grabbing Thea out of the air.
Yeah, we've got some ways to get this set up.
And crucially,
and I can't afford to put some of these guys down because
yeah,
I needed
gotta babysit him a little bit. Pretty smooth though. It is always pretty overwhelming when like you're still dealing with the whole Thea Klein situation, and then a kid that also pops up to just add to the chaos everywhere. It's very hectic. Very cool chapter.
I like it a lot. Some people are annoyed by having to do all that stuff at one time, but I think it's a neat challenge.
It is another example of FE6 is kind of throwing things at you unexpectedly, and as a blind player, it's hard to appreciate because I don't know, what are you supposed to do about it?
Fair.
You have no idea where everything is coming from.
You have no idea that like you have to save the Pegasus or the archers or the villages.
Yeah.
In order to get extra rewards.
That too. You can kind of infer from the fact that the turn green, there's probably an objective with it, but there's plenty of objectives that have like green units that you don't have to save at all. We did just get a warning from the boss that reinforcements will spawn eventually. I don't remember how many turns it is. There we go. We got Thea. So now our Pegasus Knights are green. Now they have to just have escape AI. Now we don't have to worry. There we go. C support, Lilina. Okay, cool. I believe that's a pretty good support. I think it's Lights and Thunder. That's full defense, I think. So, I mean, it's not going to save Lina from getting Oko by Steel Axes, but
yeah.
Hey, it's something. It's a little bit of hit for both.
Yeah.
+2, precise. Oh, sick level on Saul.
Nice. Yeah, I'm always happy to see those.
Do you have any magic benchmarks for Saul, or is it just please get as many as you want, as you can?
Get as many as you can.
Alright, fair enough.
I'm more concerned about speed, actually, because if you can double, it makes it that much easier to erase his light rank.
Right. Somehow there's always something to say about that particular side quest every chapter, and I keep forgetting it is even there somehow. Okay, we're still babysitting some of these, even though they could just run away. They're not in danger anymore, are they?
I think the reinforcements that are about to show up in the bandits from the force or something, so I'm trying to like get them to leave the map before I have to deal with the enemies.
Makes sense. Yeah, maybe there's some more bandits from the caves. I remember there's multiple waves. I don't remember how many we've killed. I think there's at least one from every cave so far.
Yeah, I just don't remember when they show up.
Yay, speed wings. Thank you,
Then I
little
won't.
girl. You have to cancel.
And then I'm like trying to.
Yeah, always do that too. Like, where's my cursor? Give me my cursor back. Oh, there's the reinforcements. That is a big wave. Nice
I don't
plus shape.
think the Pegasus might have gone for them if I had left them unattended. Because maybe we've got this one. Yeah, okay, no, that guy's fine. I might have just been playing it safe then.
Yeah.
But yeah, see, now they're in range,
Barely
so
fine.
it's like I gotta do something about it.
Yeah, I don't think they ever attack anymore once you have Klein and Thea both recruited. But if it was like trivia night, I would guess that, but it's not, so I'll just leave it in the air.
So I might have just like been over preparing for a problem that wasn't really a problem when I rescued all those pegs.
If an enemy attacks a green unit, do you know if it costs you combat rank?
I do not know.
Okay.
I have not looked into that.
Oh, that just came to me. It's like, huh, I wonder how that works. Probably it doesn't, because you know it's not a blue.
I would imagine it doesn't, but I also have no idea how this game is coded.
The game's coders probably have no idea how it's coded, considering the whole Luna ending thing. And you do have an armory, an arena, and a vendor, and I think this is your first and best opportunity to get light tomes, killer axes, and more gold from arena. But you're no arena person, so that's not happening.
I'm not doing arena, but the shopping, yes. I do need some stuff.
Yeah, slightly.
So we're sending Klein over because screw pre-promotes.
You just have a white gem. I don't know. You can afford to sell that probably. It doesn't really matter whether you sell it or not, as long as you keep an eye on the gold you have. Hey, speaking of which, 5k.
I also just got 5,000 gold.
Hey, nice. It's a little bit awkward because no silver card yet, but if you're gonna have to promote Saul, you know, you're gonna have to buy lightning eventually. Might not get to it if you delay it until silver card. Might have to stick a couple chapters without lightning if you don't. Oh, Echidna's coming too. Interesting. Where are you going?
Don't even remember.
I mean, I know you hate pre-promotes, but surely Echidna is kind of useful for setting up kills, right? She's better at it at this point than like Marcus and Zelda are.
Yeah, actually, she's not bad at that. But I don't remember what I'm doing with her.
Going shopping, apparently. Ooh.
I guess so.
Ooh, HP and luck on Xaz. That's a juicy plus 0.5 hit that he just got. All his problems are solved now.
So I've still got one Pegasus that I need to block off from being attacked.
Yeah, either rescue outs or choke points in their way. Ideally, you use the choke points that's like in the wall already, the one you made, the homemade choke point.
Yeah.
But with that Pegasus Knight there, you can't really.
Echidna is actually just going for these villages.
Oh, okay.
In the bottom left, because I didn't pick them up before.
Makes sense. It is a lot easier to get them using flyers. They're pretty far apart in an annoying way. And you have to like you have to move one into the village to get it. So if you're on a mounted unit especially, you're losing so many squares from just grabbing an item. It's very obnoxious.
Yes.
And then, I mean, of course you're going to kill these reinforcements. I see a Horse Slayer on Wendy. Like, this is just an easy XP farm.
Of course it is.
But there's a lot of... I remember dying to these guys. And I think... Isn't there another wave, like, in the middle of the city at some point as well?
Yes. With the boss Roberts or whatever.
Yeah, the guy with an actual face. This is just a bunch of generics.
Yes, it is.
And that one has no warning. It just happens, right? It's just like, oh, here's a boss.
Yeah, that's what... I think it's hard mode exclusive, so... It's really just, like... Never mind blind players. Like, if you think you know what the game is going to throw at you, and then you play hard mode, and it's like, oh, nope, suddenly surprise amount of dudes that are going to screw you up.
Yeah, the boss is like, okay, there's going to be reinforcements. Watch out. You're like, I see the reinforcements, like, okay, that must be what he's talking about. And you kill him, you're like, alright, it's done. And like, I didn't say how many reinforcements. And you kill you.
Yes, exactly.
I never said this was all the reinforcements. I had my fingers crossed behind my back.
Oh god, no! Not the deadly finger cross. As if we can ever expect the enemy to be honest in the first place when they're not even talking to us. They're like talking to
communication. Never mind if you like. I think if you kill the boss, they still spawn. Don't quote me on that, but I think that you just get rid of your warning if you do that.
Yeah.
Ooh. Orion's Bolt. Always in good supply in this game.
You know, because getting 2 off this map if you successfully protect Klein, an archer, is needed. I'm not sure who you'd be using those 2 Orion's Bolts on. You've got like I don't know, put way too much investment in Dorothy already.
game is like, you want to promote both nomads, don't you? You want to go to Decay, don't you? You want to use
Yeah.
both Sue and Shin, don't you? They're good, aren't they? There's no trap here. Don't worry about it.
I really wonder if anyone playtested something.
And Thea got a kill. Thea is just another mouth to feed, I guess. I always find it like pretty annoying to train, but I know some people prefer over to Shanna, which they're wrong about,
I
but
prefer over Shanna. Sorry,
You're
I know
wrong.
you just said it wrong, but
for ranked, I get it because it's less levels to train to deal with a Pegasus Knight in this game.
she also just, I think, starts with enough better stats that you're less liable to get screwed on her, the way you are with the Shanna not leveling strength and time and all.
She does have more strength, I will admit that. I just think everything else about Shanna makes up for it, but since you already don't have a lot of use for her like earlier skips, I can see why you prefer the other peg over here. What I hate about Thea
to be
is
clear,
like,
this is like very much a ranked run kind of mindset.
yeah. Oh, there we go. That's the most damage Gwendolyn has ever done in one hit in history. 31.
Very juicy.
Little overkill. The basics are everything, but sometimes an upgrade is pretty good too.
Sometimes a horse slayer is all you need.
That's like the only horse slayer you get for so long, I believe. It's so good.
Yeah, it's great.
Very accurate. A little heavy, but it'll do. The one thing I hate about
on knights.
I hate about Thea is like no action for access. She just has this weapon, and that's kind of like her best weapon.
That's annoying.
That's the stupid javelins with the 48 hit rates.
There are so many maps around here that you're like, let me put an Axe Reaver on her, and it's like, oh nope, can't use it yet.
Wait, why is it gray? What the heck?
Yeah. So many maps that it would just be so good to use that Axe Reaver on.
Yeah, and then by the time she can use it, no more axe enemies. It's just all Etruria calves from there, or like wyverns or archers or whatever. She just has a lot of bad matchups at this point in the game. Like an unpromoted Pegasus Knight is just like, you got enemy axe users, you got bow users, not even particularly good against mercenaries. She's kind of slow for a Pegasus Knight, is what I hate too.
Nice level. Yeah, I won't deny any of that as being true. But I do also need to go to Ilia, so that's another reason for me to be feeding her right now.
Yeah, and she's gotta get to 20 somehow. And on the flip side, I think Horse Slayer is D rank, and it's not too hard to like get calf kills with Horse Slayer. And if it's not a ranked run or not a masochism
12!
run,
12!
Ooh, maybe now she won't get doubled. Maybe. Just kidding. But yeah, if you just want to get Thea to 10 and then promote her, I think she's actually kind of serviceable strength-wise.
Yeah.
But she won't double as much as Shanna would. And I do love doubling with Pegasus Knights.
Me too.
Even if it's worth like 3 damage a piece, I'll take it.
I know. That's what happens anytime I play FE1. Which I do play FE1 sometimes.
Yeah. There they get swords when they're not promoted. They can use 11 swords. Broken.
That's true.
And silver swords. Just right off the bat, basically.
But then you need to get them.
Simply buy them. Okay. OJ, honestly, is doing like as much damage as a kidnap to these enemies. It's not bad.
Yeah, he's not bad. I mean, he's gotten good level ups, but since I have to trade him to 20 anyway, and he's got such good growth, it's like, this is a unit that it's like, if you put some effort into him, there's a good chance he'll turn out serviceable.
Nope.
You know, it's not guaranteed. Bases over growths and all, but...
Okay,
I have to get him to 20 anyway.
In my head, that group from the south spawned like in the middle of the city, but I see now why I thought that, because they just get to the middle of the city almost right away.
Yeah.
when they move on enemy phase. Thanks, FE6. That is annoying.
That's why I moved Gonzalez and Lilina to the left, because otherwise they would aggro.
Yeah, they get trampled. Oh, true. I think a Kitna's gonna get one of them at least. Oh, another kill for Gwendolyn. Nice. Gwendolyn is good in the Binding Blade, it turns out. Okay, and I see.
The Horse Slayer.
Yeah, it turns out there are more Cavaliers to be killed somewhere, so just rescuing her, I guess.
Yeah.
Gotta get her down south. Makes sense. Makes sense. Another
not very accurate kill.
I hate this. It's so bad. It's like, can I go back to feeding Wendy, please?
Very good level up.
It's like a Wendy. It's like a Wendy with wings. That's a great level up, though. I will admit. That was pretty good.
Wendy with wings.
Laura moved towards Lance so that Lance could grab Lauren. Okay.
Yes.
That's one way to do it. Sure. Take it.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm pretty sure this gains some squares for Lauren. It makes sense. Okay, RJ, are you going for the boss, OJ? Is that what you're doing? Are you going for the boss all by yourself? Is that the plan here? Because if so, I have some objections. That boss is annoying as fuck. He's like 50 million avoid. Need 2 shots everyone. That's not like high res.
It's fine. Someone needs to kill him, and we don't have Rutger.
Mm-hmm. I guess he is the closest thing you have to Rutger, although I guess supported calves would be my best bet. Maybe
Supported
Sin.
cats
Maybe Sin
and
could do it.
Shin are also good candidates here.
Fortunately, they are also here. They could also help.
Yeah.
These bandits just keep on coming. Haven't they got the news that like most of the village have been saved? Like the only ones you can get are like being guarded by a Echidna. Like, hello? Or do you think
Also,
you
do
want
they
to
not like look outside and see, hey, there's a giant army of,
Uh-huh.
of people waiting for me that have massacred my brothers?
Uh-huh. Oh, we're fighting multiple Roberts. I didn't know. I was not familiar with this game. He doesn't even have a quote. He just says, "No, I'm fighting you."
Yeah, like
Let's
he's
go.
he's got a name, but he doesn't have a quote or anything.
Uh-huh.
It's just like, here, I'm gonna mess with you.
Do you even remember what portrait he has? Because I don't.
No.
I know that like FE6, it doesn't like reuse the same portrait all the time, but it does have a lot of like recolors in it.
It does.
It's like, oh, it's this guy again.
Yes.
How you doing, Zane?
Also, I think I've been ignoring doing shopping with Klein. He's just been standing there for
Yeah.
some turn.
He's like, hello, I didn't receive my orders. Hello, someone pick up. Oh, hold the clock. 55 hit. Got him.
yeah.
Got him. It's too easy sometimes. Get wrecked, Roberts. Ah, rewarding.
Terrible level up.
The sweet rewards of taking a big risk. With more HP, you can't
Level
die.
on it.
Ugh. Well, we'll call the XP bar the reward and move on, I guess. Oh my god. That's always so sad.
I know.
And then you like try to
When
find a
he is
different
not
order, and you miss, and you die. You try down a different order, you miss, and you die. You try down a different order, and you get a worse level up somehow.
Worse. The
Worse
only
than
way
just
that could be
HP,
worse. Yeah, like
Mhm.
it just didn't. It no stat level.
No
up.
stats. That is so rare. This game does have that double reroll mechanic, right? Where if you get nothing, from
I'm not
level,
sure.
you have nothing capped.
I
Okay.
think all the GBA ones do, but that's
Uh-huh.
just I'm pulling that out of my ass.
Mhm.
So
I would expect it too. I don't know if I've ever seen like an empty level up in this game outside of like cap stats, but they should be rare in the first place.
yeah, I don't know if that I have. I've seen them all the time on like Milady when she's got cap stats, but that's because she has cap stats.
Yeah, the lady caps a lot, very hard. Okay, OJ changed his mind, setting up a kill for Roy. Makes sense. He didn't really trade around the horse there a whole lot, so I'm suspecting there's more Gwendolyn kills on the way here. I was
Yeah.
like, this is gonna be like some kind of Shadow Dragon-esque maneuver where you have like 4 people that use a horse slayer, and they all just kill 1 cav each.
No, the horse slayer is exclusively Wendy's weapon for the time being because she needs it
It's
to
per-
do anything.
It's a personal weapon. Oh, because I was gonna make use of that 2-hit bonus straight away. Nice, got the hit in. Oh, that makes
The
sense.
kid is
Yeah,
just ignoring.
yeah, that makes sense. We believe in you, Echidna. Get that Draco shield. That makes sense because Echidna is literally the like leader of the resistance in his part of town. This is a very sensible conversation. What the heck, Thea? What the heck?
I gave her a slim lance.
Uh-huh. That was some damage.
That's it.
Uh-huh. Okay. Lance can double still. That's good. Whoa. Okay, she's fine. She's fine.
It's fine.
Sorry, Speeder Argonaut. Like, hold up. You're supposed to dodge lethal hits, but it was not a lethal hit, so she's allowed to get hit.
Yeah, precisely.
And now combined, they can get the
Kill.
kill. Yay! Lilina kill. It's gonna have magic in it. Okay.
Yes.
Yep. It sure does. Okay. Cool. 9 speed though is not. Okay, it is bad, but for Lina standards, it's not that bad.
I was hoping for even better,
Yeah.
which in retrospect may have been too high of a standard.
Uh huh. Not every unit can be OJ, I'm afraid. Ooh.
No.
Ugh. Ugh. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay.
Another strength
worth.
speed level up and defense.
Oh my
Very good. I did
God.
promise I did not rig for those, but that was the kind of level up I was hoping for.
That's pretty good. Still like some stats overcome. Whoa, Saul's getting close to 20. Wow, he's 18.
Yeah, he's gonna be promoting soon.
He did come to like every map, I think, that he was available for.
Yeah, I need to get him to 20. I need to
Uh-huh.
get his light magic. So,
Uh huh. Gotta get lighting.
lighting.
See what I did there.
Ha, ha,
Oh, I see you chip an enemy without killing them with a horse layer or Gwendolyn nearby. I wonder what is going to happen. Oh, Shrek, come on, dude. Don't be asleep when they hand out the level ups. Okay, alright. Redemption
Another
arc.
level.
Redemption arc, redemption arc. Okay,
Actually,
okay.
yeah. Actually,
alright.
yeah.
He's like, alright, Thea, I can do that too. Watch me go. More like Gwendol, win.
Ha! Gwendo win. I wonder if anyone's made that joke. I've never heard it be made, but it would be funny.
Yes. Well, I will collect royalties on anyone using it from here on out. Ooh, another one for Thea. Alright. You can do it. Oof. You need that strength level up to get it. Oh my god.
Yeah, actually.
Oh my god. These units, they're so painful.
How does it feel to have everyone wrecked by these scrubs?
Fucking bandits. Okay, not Rutger. 2 use Killing Edge. All we need. I mean, it's not like Rutger gets script bonus anyway, so... Watch out for the gods. He does so much damage.
OJ doesn't even double this boss sucks. Now, finally!
Finally. Oh, right, Klein exists. Alright, sell the white gem. Get some thunder magic, get some fire magic. Lightning, yes. Let's get lightning.
I probably should have picked up more lightnings.
Yeah, that's like the one thing I expected you to buy, and you did buy 1 or 2.
2.
I think, yeah. But
I definitely underestimated how many I should get.
that will last you a while though. Like, he's not even gonna be promoted for a couple chapters, and then like I think like 18 level, getting to like 20 will take a couple turns, and then he has to promote, take a turn off, and then he can start spamming lightning. And he's not like, he's kind of fragile, so he's not gonna be able to like always enemy phase everything unless he's got some terrain or something. So I think 2 lightnings will last you a while. It's gonna be that's really useful for the desert actually, to have a guy with 6 move and 1 to range that just like has good stats.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
That's gonna be nice. Desert chapter is hard enough. Having a good like promoted magic user is nice.
Okay, now Chlorine's in range of the boss, so yeah, that's gonna have to happen. That always feels so bad when you have to like rescue a unit, you can't drop him, can't dance him, can't do nothing.
Yes. It is always the worst.
It's okay, horses are on the way. They've dealt with the Roberts problem.
I don't really know where they're going, just up. Just in case I need anyone to help with the boss.
Well, you're gonna need at least one of them to like get Chlorine off of Roy at least. I guess he could drop her himself. I guess the question is what OJ does about it this turn. I guess you can drop him in range of Sol. I guess that can happen. Rip Killing Edge. You would missed. You have 2 though, right? You got 1 from Rutger, 1 from Chapter 7. But it's not here, I think.
It's not on OJ, at the very least.
She would sell them. Oh, okay, alright. Restore.
Best stuff.
That's very useful for this chapter, surely.
Not this chapter, but it's I love Restore. This game loves status saves, so.
It sure does. I think there's already 2 sleep stabs in the next chapter already.
Yeah.
Okay. Drop that healer, and then OJ is gonna have to make a hard choice. Well, not really. It's like, do I dodge or do I die? Or do I go away? I guess is the choice. Ooh, what are we thinking here?
Double checking.
Bandits? Like, reinforcements?
No, it's not even that. It's a... Let's see. It's this maneuver for some reason.
Why didn't I think of that? That's good. That's good. Hey, why are you going there?
It's so extra.
Yeah, you have to go there. Yeah, you have to go there. Ah, that works. That works. No, OJ has... I mean, he still has a choice to make, but it's a more easy one. It's like, do I dodge? And if yes, I can attack. Or do I kill? What also works?
Yes, no.
Do I dodge lethal blow? A potentially lethal blow. One of my 2 lethal blows. Alright, Horse Resistance is here.
I don't think Thea is going to be doing anything against this boss, though.
Yeah, no, it's anti-mage units, right? Pegasus Knights with their high resistance.
Why am I rescuing Wendy? Oh, right, support bonus for OJ.
Gotta... something basics. I mean, it will technically help him in some way. I don't
Not
remember.
by much, but yeah, I was like trying to remember what it was. It's like, oh yeah.
It's not
And now he
terrible.
doubles.
Yeah. It's thanks to Wendy's support. The basics are everything, right? That's how supports work. They boost your attack speed, right? He's like,
Yes. Well,
so
no. He leveled up
Yeah,
speed just now.
yeah.
That's what I was getting at. Not
Yes.
the support.
Yeah. Don't worry, I know some power mechanics. Okay, nice. He got there in the end. He got there in the end. You know what? I don't hate skill level ups in FE6. I'll take the hit rates. I'll take them.
Yeah, that's fair.
And
All right, and then last turn, time to go shopping again.
barely makes it here. Get some of those killer. Yes, 1,000 gold for 20 kills. We take those. Or you can buy a hammer and only kill armor knights half the time. That's also a good deal. Only 800.
Yeah, all those armor knights that are coming up.
Uh-huh.
I guess there might be like one in chapter 12. I don't even remember.
Yeah. That's the number I remember because it has some Maturia troops. But there will
I
be
also put,
there will be some
ahead.
eventually.
yeah, eventually. I also put Trek and Noah next to each other just to see if a support might be built, but I'm not like holding my breath for it or anything.
Yeah, it's probably one of those things where you can get to see, and that's kind of it.
Yeah.
And I remember their support pair not having the most fantastic bonuses. I think it's not one of those like very non-synergetic things where their affinities just don't line up for any double bonuses.
Yeah, probably. I just do them because might as well.
All right, nice. And
Hero
Hero
Crest.
Crest. Hey. And Orion's Bolt. Very nice. And Elysian Whip.
Vision Whip.
Triple whammy. Very nice. Honestly, pretty clean. Not a whole lot of like super dicey survivals, and the ones that were there were it's like, okay, Lena, please survive so we can feed you to skill kind of things, and not like, ooh. Like the part where Alan faced like 6 attacks and if like 3 of them hit him, he'd be dying like whatever. That's still better than the Kidna's odds probably.
Yeah, probably. And he had those support bonuses, so the hit rates were.
Yeah, they were like 22
probably
each or
lower.
something. They're pretty low, pretty good all around. Pretty clean.
Yeah, I like that clear a lot. I think it's pretty clean. Probably could have been improved in some places, but I'm still pretty proud about some of the things I did there.
Pretty close to optimal. And now you have Elfin and Lauren, so you can now have access to your ranking screen, right?
Yes, which
Yes.
hopefully I'll remember to check next time.
Yep, hopefully. We'll see that next time. Bye-bye.
Yep. Bye.